right, the city of Davenport is ready to start construction on some downtown streets, which includes changing them from one-way to two-way. But tonight there's a bump in the road. Some aldermen want city council to reconsider parts of the plan. Jonathan Fong is live downtown and explains where the project is right now. Jonathan?
Yeah, John, it's some of the newer aldermen that have concerns about the two-way conversion of 3rd and 4th Street here in downtown. Some of them want to go back to the one-way street idea, but several city planners say that could be problematic because they've spent several years working to get federal grants, working with the Iowa DOT, and also lining up construction contracts. And they say that going back on those plans could create problems for all of these.
I don't really understand how you guys think it's going to work. I really don't.
Davenport City Council approved the two-way conversion of 3rd and 4th Street last December. That's before newer aldermen like Tim Dunn joined the council, who thinks two-way streets could be a problem for first responders.
Not a fan of it as far as fire, police, EMS. I don't see where it's going to work. I don't see the construction view on it to where you have to work in these high rises, distribution down there.
Another new alderwoman, Jade Burkholder, is not a fan either.
Hearing from the residents, this is not what our city wants.
Both of them are asking for more time to discuss the plan as a council.
I think this needs to be a work session. I think it also needs to be put on the agenda after that. I don't agree with what a lot of what's being said.
The project includes a reconstruction of both streets and improvements to River Drive between 3rd and 4th Street. It's funded by more than $7 million in federal grants. And Mayor Mike Mattson is worried a bump in the road like this could cause problems.
I am very concerned and nervous if we would have to go back to them at the last minute after all of this has been developed and say we're pulling back and we don't want your assistance.
City Engineering Director Clay Merritt echoes the mayor's concerns.
There are processes when you have a federal grant that you need to follow. We need to figure out if we make a change to the traffic configuration, where in that process do we then start and stop and have to start back over again. We would need to work with the Iowa DOT to figure out that.
And after today's meeting, City Council will plan on having that work session next week on Saturday. That'll give newer aldermen a chance to learn more about the project and also for them to figure out what would happen if they decide to go back to one-way street as part of the plan. This will also give them a chance to decide if they're going to vote on any changes at a future council meeting. John?
All right, Jonathan, thank you. And city planners have a bid lined up for the construction work on 3rd Street. They plan on announcing that bid in 2 weeks. 4th Street's design work is still in progress.